Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hi. Hope everyone is well. It's me, Mr. Ponzi, back again with some more Lego Minecraft. So, as I've spoke about a few times in the last couple of episodes, doors. Today we're doing the doors. I've finally had the parts turn up I've been waiting for. Cheers, Colin, over at Technology. They've turned up. So, that's cool. I finally got the bits I need. So, to do the doors, I use these. These arrived today, so this is cool. Each of the doors is individual. Obviously, the doors are individual because you don't know what. Basically, depends on how thick the floor is going to be, to to me personally, how I hang the door. So the basis of each one is one of these 4x4s with hooks. That's cool. Then I've got one here, bit of a Blue Peter style. You've got a 6L. I don't use 5Ls or 4Ls, I use 6L. It's a bit longer than you actually need, but the best bit is, due to its length, the top portion usually slots into the brickwork at what's going to the bar across the top. Which in this case is this. The brickwork, it usually fits into the brickwork and holds it steady. So that's why I like that bit of extra length on it. As for the post that holds the door, it's two. In this configuration, it's two, 1x1 plate, and then with a plate with hook, as you can tell. Same at the bottom, it's a plate, a hook, and then a plate, and then a 1x3 piece in the middle, so like a 1x1x3 in the middle. In the middle, yes, the middle. Sorry, it's every time I say the words in the middle, I get Palpatine. Yes, Emperor Palpatine in my head going in the middle. I don't know why. Please, I don't know why. It just happens. Yeah, the joys of having a cracker's mind. So that's that. So that sits nicely there. The problem thing with these doors is they're 5 wide. Once fitted, they are literally 5 pieces wide. So it's a bit weird. So attach that to there just above the nub. So then when you push that in, that sits in like that. That sits like that. Right. Actually, you know what? No, I don't like the way that looks now. Hold on. If you depending if you want any movement or not really between. Do you want any adjustability in the height of the door? For this application, I don't, because there is going to be tile floor, but doing it this way around, you do get that gap. It's just big enough to have tile on the floor, and for the door to slide straight over the top of it. So that's the first bit in there, nice and easy. I'm going to bring, remember where I put it. There it is. My little tub of bits for today's build. So Colin over at Technology sent me some bricks yesterday. They arrived today. Literally overnighted me a bunch of parts. And when I mean a bunch of parts, I don't mean a few parts. I mean just a few parts. The consignment from Colin is 2,000 masonry pieces, 250 corner bricks, the corner pieces there I was hoping for. But in this design won't fit because it needs to be 1 wide all the way around, and that'll break up how I want it to be. So those I'll use in the next one. But 250 corner pieces and about 800 tile. I've got tons of tile. Tons of it. Tiles, flowers, you name it, a lot. And he overnighted the whole lot for me. So put the link to his story below. He's been by far my biggest supporter on this one so far. So huge thanks to him. Huge shout out to the rest of you lovely folk over on Britlink. You know who you are. I keep coming back to your shops. You know who you are, but you need to send me business cards so I can put them on the show, on the channel. Okay, that would really help because I want to promote. I like to promote people who are nice. If I meet nice people, I like to send people your way because, well, there's not enough nice people in the world. People need to realise there are nice people in the world. Sorry, rant over. I do got rant over. Anyway, back to building this door. Sorry about that. So you need a 1x4. Obviously, that sits at the top, kind of like that. Ta-da! Like magic. But that sits at the top there. So just pop that off like that. Hold that like that. And then I'm using for this one, using Nougat panels or Nougat tile. I would like to use some of those Nougat tiles that actually look like they've got nails through, like proper pieces of wood. The only problem is, like I've commented before, at the moment the cheapest I can find them is 70 pence. 70 pence. It's ridiculous. I do have some, but I'm using them very sparingly because of how expensive they are at the moment. So hopefully that Pratt can source some a bit cheaper. So that's your door. Okay. 4x4 plate. Obviously with your hooks on. 1x4 plate piece there. And then 1x4 tile there. The reason I've gone for a light coat at the bottom is because that reminds me of an old pub door. The old wooden built doors with the piece of the strip of metal at the bottom, the kick panel. So you just kick doors open. That's that. So that should just sit in like that, and it does. And the adjustment is there for the tile floor. Next, take your piece, put that back in. All right, it's nice and secure now. We tile back on there again, like so. So there we go. Right, it's in. It comes up on that camera nice. So that's now in. The bar's now secured inside the brick. Doors in, looking good. All right. Here's one I made earlier. It's starting to take shape. It's starting to take shape. It looks good. It looks good. So next, get some 2x4 reddish brown. These things I'm struggling to find. If anybody knows anyone who's got a lot of these and they don't want them or they're willing to sell them, or even trade them even, I've got a lot of brick for trade, then I'm more than happy to take off you whatever you've got. Seriously. Need bricks. So when I play Minecraft, I like to hide mechanisms. I don't like to have mechanisms on show. Some people do, some don't. I don't. I like to hide it away. It makes it neater. So with the door hinges, rather than having them on show, I build these. So this one's been made a bit different. Obviously, each one is individual. 1x1x3, a 1x1 there, 1x1 there, and then I put 3 1x1 plates. Flats, and then a plate on top. Okay. Now people say, why do you not just put a 1x1 in there? The reason I've used the 3 plates is there, and I mean slightly, just slightly lower than this, so it means it can sit in, and the brick for the roof will just sit on top. It's not pushed up or anything. It just sits smooth on top. I don't know why, it just does. So that can get sat in there, so that'll then cover up the door mechanism. Also means the door will not open outwards, it will only open inwards, which is what we want. Okay. It's a very snug fit, again, what I like. Reddish brown 1x6. Pop that in there. Again, put a 1x1 in there. So I'm not going to do this all around here. I think I will have it this lower than this. But again, that could change. I'm looking at it right now. My mind's like, it'd probably look good raised up flower beds by the path. I don't know. Seriously, I just don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. So we've got some 1x1 straight through studs. Going to pop them in there. Where should we put these? Pop them there. No, that'll work. Pop them there. Yeah. This is to represent carrots. So we're going some carrots in there. And you want a 2x4 plate. Push that in there like that. And you want a 1x4 plate. If you can get it to go, sits on like that. So pull that off for a moment because I'm actually going to reposition them. Put grass there. And then put them like that. Yeah. So I post that like that. And take a little, again, another little stud. Pop that in the middle. Like so. You can't put anything in there, but obviously because of the leaves won't allow it. It causes too much of an issue. But pop that in like that. So I'll be thinking right now is, and I need to have a think about this, is to raise the whole thing here up. And then same there. But to be honest, I'm not sure right now. Because like you all know, I build these things literally straight off the top of my head. No messing about. It's straight off the top of my head. The problem is at the moment, reddish brown is so hard to get hold of. That's the problem. So I don't know. This will be a to be continued. This will be a to be continued. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little one. It's been a bit of a ramble, I know, but I just thought I'd show you how I do doors, and I thought, well, whilst I'm fitting these doors and testing these ideas out and having a think about it, I'd share with you. I really would like to see some comments. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think to the build. Let me know what you think to should I raise this garden or not. I'd love to see them. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your days. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye for now. Peace out, my friends. May the Fonzie be with you all. Ta-da.
The Fonz be with you.
And also with you.
Let us A.